Hi everybody, Leah here with your weekly card reading starting Monday the 7th of August 2023, and we are heading into, well, we're in another month. It just seems crazy that this year just is flying by so quickly. So based on the daily cards for this week, you're in for a really good week. Some work to be done as always. But it feels nice. The energy feels really nice, and you're going to come out of the other end of it really feeling like you have accomplished something, that you have grown more. Okay, so the start of the week, we have the 9 of Ariel partnered with 6 of Earth and the Emergence card. So this is really, your work is paying off, your hard work's paying off, and this is reflected in the daily cards as well, that all of the effort you have put in is finally coming to this point where you can claim success on it. And so it may have felt like you've been working so hard and putting so much in and it never quite gets or it never quite pays off. But this really feels like now you're moving into this next stage of life where you are coming out as this new person. You've had a lot of soul growth. We have seen a heap of that this year, a lot of change. And I feel like if you look back now, you'll realize that you're a very different person to who you were on the 1st of January this year. And so really pay attention to that and celebrate your successes and your achievements in that time. So money could be coming in for some of you. For others, you might be changing career, or a hobby might take off that starts to have a financial income there for you. There does feel like there is going to be a shift in your finances one way or another, but it's part of this. I feel as though it's there to support you through this next chapter and what you're wanting to achieve. So the middle of the week, we have the Epiphany card, 9 of Earth, and the Vulnerability card here. So again, with that Epiphany card, this is your spiritual growth. It is you really going through something here. And again, this is reflected in the daily cards. So to me, this feels, it's a mixed card. So it feels like you need to be around others, but there are others who support you, who have the same ideals and beliefs, who can really help you to do that manifesting work and to lift your vibration and stay positive and just stay in that mindset of this new way of being. But part of that, I feel like, is also taking that time to be still, to be quiet, to be on your own, to listen to the messages that come through. But I feel like some of this is external to the home. It's doing more, you know, whether it is organizing things with friends to go out and socialize. This could be your work as well, that you are really engaging with other people in this space of soul growth and exactly the path you're supposed to be on. But I feel like when you retreat, you're retreating home, you're retreating to loved ones, you're just enjoying that quiet time where it just feels peaceful and content. But it feels really, really nice. With that vulnerability card there, I think you need to allow yourself to be a little bit vulnerable. Step out of your comfort zone. Do things that you perhaps wouldn't have done before because you were scared to do them, or there was that fear around there. And the daily cards is very much this week about looking at those fears and things that are holding you back and address those so you can just shift your life right now. And so at the end of the week, we have the Sun. Now, interestingly, we also have the Sun on Sunday in the daily cards, so really, really significant. We also have the Perspective card and the 10 of Fire. And you've got the 10 of Wands on Sunday as well. 2 cards came out for Sunday. So this is really significant. You're doing a lot, you are trying to achieve something, and it might feel like you're kind of being held back or stuck or just not moving forward as quickly as you would like. And this can bring on some stress, some overwhelm, and it can just feel like something is requiring your energy where you want to kind of be somewhere else and achieving something else. But with that sun card there and the perspective card, so you're being asked to shift the way you're looking at this. With two suns, everything is working out the way it's supposed to. You are going to be successful. So don't sort of get bogged down in things you can't do just yet, or where things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like, or not perhaps working out exactly as you had wanted, because you know you're on the right path and you know things turn out exactly as they're meant to when they are meant to. And so just relax into your weekend. Try not to control things too much. Try and look at things from a different point of view, because I feel like you're missing something. You're getting kind of bogged down in the practicality or the logistics, whereas you need to kind of be looking at it more as a big picture, a holistic approach. And if you can do that with those two sun cards there, this really is a significant ending to the week. And so this week, it feels like you have to do the work. You have to make the appropriate changes. You've got to look within yourself and see where you're keeping yourself stuck, why you do that, where other people are contributing to that, why you let them. But if you can do all of that work, then at the end of the week, you just come out of this in just this new mindset, a new way of being, and it feels really, really nice. So go with it, do the work. The card from my healing cards for this week is the card of happiness. Look at that. That's my child when she was much younger. You don't get much happier than the little face up there. So this is, and with two sun cards again there, we have this joy this week. It is, that being happy is one of the quickest ways to shift your vibration and to really help things move along. So really, really important to focus on that this week. Now we're also going to look bottom of the deck. We have Seven of Water, Ace of Gabriel, and we have the Solitude card. So it feels like something needs to happen. You need to perhaps make some changes, or you need to make a decision about something, but it feels like an opportunity. So I don't feel like this is a difficult decision where, you have to make, something that's going to make you feel bad about this. This feels like perhaps you have too many options and you're just not sure which way to go, but this feels really good. So with that Solitude card there, that fits in again with the middle of the week, taking that time out just to regroup, be with the people you love. The rest of it falls into place. All the answers you need will come to you if you give yourself that balance between family, home life, work, career, hobbies, income. So it's really looking at both, weighing them up, and just keeping yourself in this place of contentment, of joy, of abundance, and it'll all come for you. So your Law of Attraction card for this week says, my slightest improvement is of such great value. So there is tremendous value when you are able to deliberately cause even the slightest improvement in the way you feel. For even in that small emotional improvement, you may have regained a measure of control. You no longer feel powerless, and so your trek back up the emotional scale is now not only possible, but it is relatively easy. And that's probably where that happiness is going to come in. If you are getting bogged down with things on Tuesday, the two daily cards would suggest there's a bit of a hiccup there, a bit to work through. Try and bring that back into that happiness and that joy to lift your vibration, and it'll just make things move more quickly, but more effectively as well. And so, and your essential oil for this week is Laurel Leaf, and this is the oil of triumph. And so this really helps you if you are feeling like there's a fear of failure there, if you feel like you are self-sabotaging, if there's things that are holding you back, if you just don't feel like you can do it, or you're worthy enough, or deserving enough, or qualified enough, then this can really help you to regain that confidence and move on from those things. It can also help you to really grow and expand and engage in that self-development, and that is coming up through the daily cards all week. You really need to do that work and make those long-term changes and commitments. So Laurel Leaf can really support you to do that, and it can really help you to rise up to meet the success that is there for you. It's just almost like you have to do some work to allow that in, but if you do it, you've got two suns at the end of the week, it will happen for you. So I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.